he was always telling me about the season of peace. So but when I came home from prison, they didn't allow me to come to San Diego. I couldn't go to San Diego, LA, Sacramento. Right, so being that I got off the road, now I'm here because I want to come down here. And I just want to like say, I'm not putting a dub on it, I'm just putting like what happened to me, right? So I've been like in and out of jail since I was like in 5th grade. I'm gonna be 60 in a couple of months. I just got out from doing 32 years old, had life in prison. I've been out 5 years now. So I'm saying that to say this, that the belief system that I had growing up in the coast, a lot of y'all probably don't remember, but it used to be a hill that separated the coast from Central City, 35th. Instead of me going over there making friends, I was going over there fighting. We was marching to Ocean View Park to start stuff, right? But that was some stuff that I learned in the coast and never been over there on that side of town. So why do I hate these people on this side of town? Because of some stuff that I believe over here, right? So in and out of jail, in and out of juvenile, in and out of YA, I still believe in that. But then when I had got my life sentence and I'm in prison, now y'all know how Crips and Bloods, when we act like we don't like each other and we in the pen. I'm going to classes and I'm noticing that the Bloods that was my enemies, when they're talking, I'm noticing that they know different than me. The Latinos, the whites, everybody. We all going through our same stuff. So I had to like rethink my stuff, right? I say maybe after, it took me 25 years, right? But I'm slowly, in them 25 years, I'm slowly changing. The first thing that when I knew that I was changing is that I wouldn't let my homeboys cuz me no more. Once I was able to do that, then I realized that my ass was a follower the whole time from when I was young. Every last one of us in here, we could say, oh, we wasn't no follower. Yeah, you follow somebody. You allow somebody to make a decision, you allow somebody to make the choice for you, and you went over and did that. But my mother told me when I was in prison, when my brother got killed, she said, well, when my brother had got killed, then my mother said, boy, you did somebody's mother like somebody did me. That told me right there that I had to change. Because that's exactly what I did. And then I believe you brothers, because see, I'm not even in San Diego, but I believe you brothers and sisters, to me, y'all need to be able to go in like juvenile halls. And I say that to say this, like I said, I've been going since the 5th grade. So you can just imagine a 5th grader breaking into a school with him and his friends, and they go to juvenile hall. When they go to juvenile hall, all they know is that they grew up in the coast, or they grew up in the Nine, or they grew up in Skyline. And then when somebody else asks them, where you from? They don't say that stuff. Next you know it, they in juvenile halls fighting. They come out, now they like a full-fledged from that neighborhood. They come out knowing how to do robberies and shit better. They just come out and know how to do stuff better. Juvenile hall is marked where you got the little kids that just get here, just get there. You got the ones that's older. I believe that y'all in San Diego should be able to go into juvenile halls and talk to them. Because that's what we need to do. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, when I was 17, 16, my OG can't come tell me nothing because I'm already dug in. But when I was in 5th or 6th grade, and somebody came and told me that, I would have been probably more receptive to it because it caught me before I went there. You know, I wish like none of that on anybody. It's like, I'm a cause of a lot of this stuff. And then we could just go back to when the era of, to me, the violence really started like when the cocaine hit the fan. Everybody thought they could go everywhere they want to go. So if you go back and think about the early 80s and then look at our streets today, who you think started that stuff? Who you think got all these homeless people out here? The mental health. We played a role of that. Now we gotta like fix that though. You know what I mean? Like I tell people, I go back to my grandparents. I want to be like my grandfather. I'm older. I'm older now, but I'm just saying I want to be like him because my grandfather took care of his business. He had to get his responsibilities. He did all that. And for me to experience what I'm experiencing right now, like I said, I've been out 5 years. It's been a blessing to me. And when they say church, God, I wasn't doing that. But I was one of them cats in jail praying every night, God, give me one more chance. Just one more. And when he gave me that chance, that's when I knew God was good. Because I thought I wasn't going to never get out. And then, like I said, when Pastor Bowser, I'm like, man, I'll come down there. You know what I mean? It's because it's like, all of us that's older, we got to step on them concretes, man. We got to get to them cats that everybody don't know the soldiers in their neighborhoods, but them youngsters do. Them is who we need to be pulling. Them is the ones that we need to be like pulling the rest of the youngsters in. Or it's gonna keep on happening. We're gonna keep on having mothers crying, and then this is just me. And then some of y'all that have been to prison, and y'all know this is the facts. What I'm about to say, Crips and Bloods go to the pen. We homies. Anybody say some stuff about San Diego, we together. But then when we come out here, we want to identify. Oh yeah, that cat right there is OG from Wu-Tang Clan or this. Nah, we supposed to be over there grabbing these dudes. Listen, man, don't do that. We love them. Because they're not getting that, man. You know, I'm from the generation that the fathers that left the sons, left the daughters, left them to defend by themselves, left to that they end up becoming the dope dealers, the murderers, or you could say. I'm a part of that stuff. And now it's like my duty to like try to fix that stuff, man. You know, and then like I said, it's been a blessing, and I can tell y'all this. When they told me that I couldn't parole to San Diego or LA or Sacramento, I was mad. In San Francisco, I said, but that was the best stuff that could ever happen to me in my life. I've been running homeless shelters. Like I said, I've only been out 5 years. I've been running homeless shelters, site managers at homeless shelters. Now I'm a director running groups in the county jails in in San Francisco. We are the people that they look for, man. And all the little work stuff, they looking for the people like us. It's because like we done worked on ourselves. We know what to do. But the thing is that we need to be more foot soldiers. We need to be more, you know, people seeing us visually. Yeah, we can come to forums like this, you know what I mean? But really, who's coming to these forums? The people that's coming to these forums is the people that's really just trying to change or want to see a change. So that means we got to be the people that go out there and try to get the ones that don't want to come to these groups or these classes.
That's right.
Say something?
Yeah.
You're completely right. Because me, when I was young and living a different lifestyle, I hated life. I hated everything about it. I felt that way because I didn't know what love was. And then when God started showing me love that I've never felt before, not even from my mom, it made me want to change. It made me want to stop banging. It made me want to stop pimping. It made me want to stop doing everything because that love that He showed me I'd never seen before. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And that's really what the problem is that as young, you think you don't know what love is. You just know what hatred is. You just know to hate that op because he wears a different color, or he did something to your hubby, or he jumped you before, or jumped off all. He didn't even do nothing to you. He just threw up the wrong gang sign, so now you hate him. And that's all you know. It's hate.
And then it's like, we talking about San Diego, man. I don't care where you from. You go across that bridge or across that street and shoot somebody, and then you go home. I was telling you that. Mm-hmm. You go home, your mama, your sister, your cousin, somebody tell you your cousin just got killed last night. Excuse my language, but your dumb ass is the one that did that. And you don't even know how to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell somebody that you just killed your own cousin. We are so small that 80% of us is family. Mm-hmm. Everybody got somebody from a different neighborhood that's in their family, man. Once they start doing these drive-bys and stuff, they don't know who they shooting, man. They shooting guns that's supposed to be in the wars. They just spraying up stuff. That stuff is not cool to me at all. But it all boils back down, like I said, this gang stuff, man, we fellas in the pen, period. Period. There's some people in here that been in the pen with me, they know it's true. But when we come out here, somehow we divert back to that old stuff. No, we should be diverting, telling this cat, come on, man, you don't know. When you go to jail, you're going to probably need that crip, or you're going to probably need that blood. You know what I mean? It's like, it's getting like real ridiculous to me. And it's amazing because I played a role of that when I was a kid. And to get older and see it, it's like, we got to give these people the experiences that we had. If we give them that before they even have to learn it on their own, they already have the tools. And that's all I'm asking. And like I said, I want y'all to be able to go in the juvenile halls, seriously. Because all the work that y'all do out here, I hear about it all the time. And it's good. But I believe that we need to get in there to the kids that's going in there for the first time, saying, knowing that the neighborhood they live in is called Lincoln. And they go up in there and somebody asks, where you from? Oh, I'm from Lincoln. Now they don't, you know, they don't know nothing. But now they done come out, they full Lincoln, full West Coast. Learning how to do stuff even better. Them is the ones that we need to reach. Because they didn't reach me when I was in there like that. And like I said, that's the stage in your life when you really a follower. So now we need to get them to follow the positive stuff. We need to get them to change their whole little way of thinking. You know, and that's all I really want to come up here and say. It's just that I'm like hella proud of a lot of stuff that y'all doing down here. You know, and I'll be coming down here a lot. But yeah, I just want y'all to be able to stop this stuff, man. You know, be able to go in them juvenile halls, even elementary schools. Mm-hmm. But the stories that every last one of us have could get somebody to stop. And like that Bishop said, trauma, man. All of us got that, man. You know? How many of y'all heard a car backfire and just tripped and turned around? That stuff is called trauma. Because you think it's a gunshot. We just need to get our streets together, man. You know, all the young men, all the young girls. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Totally agree. I want to open it up, though. You know,